Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and this video is about the origins of the threefold rule. Now, I was reading a book, I am reading a book called Conversational Intelligence, and within this book, it states that the heart can sense energies, senses energies, not can, senses energies 10 feet away from it. Now, we both know that number is a lot smaller than the actual number, especially if you're woke or conscious, you meditate, you're a part of that spiritual life, a part of that spiritual life, right? Think about this, if you're sensing energies unconsciously, if your heart, your physical heart, is sensing energies 10 feet from where your body stops, from where your energy, your physical energy stops, think about all the information, all the light that you're putting out. And we all know that universal law. What you put out, you'll receive. With this, I need you to understand that everyone, including myself, needs to be more energetically disciplined and energetically responsible. When you walk down the street and you're listening to some intense music and you're looking real competitive, you're looking real serious, you're looking like you might want to do something to somebody if they say something wrong to you. People could perceive your facial expression to be somewhat threatening or all the way threatening. And people are going to look at you, and that's going to stimulate their reptilian brain. That's going to stimulate their prefrontal cortex. That's going to make them release specific hormones. You're affecting people's pituitary glands out here, man. And you're going to inevitably make them give you negative energy that doesn't even exist within your body. You're just focused. You're just listening to some music that you perceive to be very stimulating and motivating, and it might make you have a face that make other people think that you are in a negative headspace. This is another reason why personal hygiene is very important. I go to the library to get my books, and I sit at the table to look through them, and there's always this one dude. He has on these, I don't even want to describe him because one day he might be able to watch one of these videos, but he stinks, bro. It's two people that always stink. It's one dude who smells like mildew, and there's another dude. His whole body smells like feet and breath, and his body smells like. Hey, do you have a phone I can use? I have to make a really important phone call. That's what his body smells like, bruh. And that sometimes I'm in a state of mind where it's hard for me to control where my energy goes. So he might just step on a nail, he might just fall down some stairs because I'm thinking, bro, you know what you smell like. You know you did not go through these rituals to make yourself smell acceptable. You know, like you smell. You want to be. You know, you smell like you want to be alone, bro. You know, you smell like you don't want any friends, bro. Why are you coming into this? Why are you coming to other people's space, bro? I don't want to get up with all these books. That's my choice. But I shouldn't have to do that. Think about it like that. Think about your energy like that. People can smell your energy, bro. People know that you brushed your teeth. People know that you took a shower. People know that you didn't do these things. People know that you have a cologne sitting on your dresser that is named hot ass breath, and you did like this and like this. People know, people can smell, people know what you've been through, bro. Just by the look on your face, just by your posture, just by the wrinkles on your face, just by what you're wearing. So you need to be more conscious of what you're doing with your energy, because it's going to come back to you. The origins of the threefold law, I don't believe in the threefold law. Just I don't believe in a lot of things that a lot of people believe in. And I'm going to announce more of those things later. I should make a video about that. Okay, leave that in the comments whether you think I should make a video about that or not. But the origins of the threefold law, that is a heart-based law. I know that's some new age stuff. That's some love and light, you know, Zechariah Ascension, freaking Aleister Crowley stuff. But we need to understand that we need to take care of our energetic hygiene, bro. There's ways to prevent you from putting out energies that you do not wish to put out. If you want to look at my video named The Black Heart, it's called The Black Aura 3.0, 2.0. You know, covering your heart with that black energy so you are unsensible, so you are invisible energetically. Okay, putting that castle around your heart, putting those statues around your heart, putting your throat chakra in the mountains. Certain things that you can do to prevent your energies from being sensed. Certain things that you can do to prevent other people from putting their energy on your energy, putting their breath on your aura. There's things that you can do. There's mirror shields. There's bubblegum shields. There's spike shields. There's things that you can do. And I know this sounds like some Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Avatar Last Airbender stuff, but it actually works, and it's actual facts, and it's actually magic. So I need you guys to take that information and do what you will with it. But yes, this was clickbait. I don't know anything about where the threefold law, but what I will say is this. You need to be more conscious of what you do with your energies, where you place them and what you receive. Stop watching all this foolishness. Stop listening to all this foolishness. Stop doing things to your body that you wouldn't recommend other people do. And we all do it. It's called cognitive dissonance. Do I recommend other people smoke cigarettes? No. Do I recommend that other people work jobs that they don't like working? No. Do I recommend people having children that they financially can't take care of? No. Do I recommend people do a lot of the things, some of the things that I do? Not a lot. Some of the things that I do. I don't recommend. And do I recommend that people live in the state of Illinois and pay these high taxes? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. What I want you to understand is we all have a responsibility to each other. And there are a lot of people out here, they think they're Zen, cool, Buddhist, freaking, nah. See, all this, I'm not going to be here one day, so it doesn't matter. There are other, you're not the only person in the world, bro. You smell like you want to be the only person in the world. You look like you want to be the only person in the world. You act like you want to be the only person in the world. But that is contrary. That's not the reality, bro. That's contrary to the truth. What I want you to understand is your job is to leave things better than what you found it. How you found it. Your job is to raise vibrations. Your job is to stop being so selfish. Selfishness is beautiful as long as it's healthy. I know that you have low self-esteem and you don't find yourself to be physically attractive, so you feel like you have to use the knowledge that you have obtained to use people to raise your confidence in order for you to attack life. But that is going to come back to you. That is going to harm you. you are going to be uncomfortable. Are you putting energies out there that are one day going to deliver you comfort? Or are you going to put energies out there that are going to one day have you crying in a corner, like in the movies, in the dark, in the fetal position, wondering why nobody loves you, wondering why all these bad things keep happening to me? Don't put those energies out there, bro. That's why they keep happening to you. Because energetically, you have horrible hygiene. Horrible. You're not entitled to anybody's position, possessions, intentions, or attention. You cannot email me when I just roasted you beyond roastivity and ask me to take a video down and delete all my comments on Facebook and all the reviews, the positive feedback you gave me because you're not my friend anymore. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. The first thing that you should have done was made sure that I had no reason to do that. That's the first thing that you need to do. The first thing that you need to do is understand that we're all human. We're going to have good days and we're going to have bad days. And to neutralize those bad days, you need to create more good days. You don't even have to consciously do it. If you're on your purpose, if you're being righteous, if you're being a lovable, likable, enjoyable person, you're going to have more good days than bad days. The bad days aren't even going to be bad days if you're aligning yourself with energies that are conducive to growth. The bad days are going to not even be bad days. They're going to be learning days. They're going to be Mondays. They're not going to feel the greatest, but they're going to be filled with the greatest lessons. Let me say it again. They're not going to feel the greatest, but they're going to be filled with the greatest lessons. There's no such thing as a bad day. You learned a lot. So I want you guys to stop saying that. I haven't said I had a bad day in a long time. In a very long, in some years. Especially if you've been in jail, you should understand this. I didn't have a bad day. I learned a lot. There was a lot to be learned. This day was so much of a learning day. This day was filled with so many lessons that I know for sure. That's the thing about, we're just going to use the phrase bad day. That's the thing about having a bad day. When you have a day, and for me, these events happen back, then I get to back, then I get a little bit to back. They keep happening. And then I get home, and I'm like, there's no way tomorrow can be worse than it was today. That is what I'm thankful for. That's how you need to start thinking. Today was so fruitful when it comes to me learning these lessons. Learning how impatient I am. Or learning how much patience that I do have. Learning how much that I can tolerate. Okay, learning how some people are and how some people are not. This day was filled with so many lessons. I know tomorrow is gonna be a breeze. You feel me? That's how we need to start thinking as a whole. So I said a lot. I gave you a lot of messages, couple gems, couple push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, dips, squats. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this information. I want you to share it with a friend, man. I want you to give this information to somebody who you know needs this information. Somebody who needs to put this information in their mind, body, and soul. Alter their DNA with this information, man. And when they have a baby, their baby's going to be born with this game. Alright? So you already know I'm trying to get that following like King Solomon. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you do when you get home when you have a bad day. Do you smoke a little bit of cannabinoids? Do you drink a little bit of drinky drink? Do you do some push-ups, squats, lifts, sit-ups, pull-ups, dips, skull crushers? What do you do when you have an interesting day? We're not going to call them bad. We're going to call them interesting. A day filled with lessons. What do you do? You already know what I do. Come home and make these videos. Make these videos out, baby. So that's it, man. It's Aaron Moses. Life is a breath. Breathing in. Peace.